Hey guys, I'm back with these acrylic nails that I did. I uploaded a video earlier, so if you want to see that, it's on there because I haven't done acrylic in a long time. So now I'm gonna take my, these are the files that I like to use. I get them from Amazon, these Tammy Taylor. This is a 100 grit one. So I'm gonna take that first because I like hand filing it first. Like that's my piece. Just because, I mean, I have a not polished nail drill, but I feel like you get more control with this. And then I'll buff it. I'll do this with all of them, make sure they're all crisp. Obviously this isn't holding right. I gotta move this. Probably gonna have to retape it because I'm gonna have, it was done at the tip. So I'm gonna have to do it at the base so it could hold it a little bit better. Yep. Let me take this off and do this. I just use like double-sided sticky tape. But since I did the acrylic, it probably came off a little. And I didn't replace it yet. Did I file this one? Oh, no, I didn't. That's probably why. I was testing out a new method to make the tape stay a little better. And I think it worked because these were shiny. And I was like, what if I scrape that up and then make the tape stay? And I think it worked in the middle of the nail, so it's like more sturdy. Hopefully. And then if not, then I'm going to have to hold it. If not. Yeah, these Tammy Taylor, I'll never go back to any. I have other files, but I don't use them much at all. I'll use them like I just used it to like sand the tip of this nail stand. These are the extra long nail stands. I get them from AliExpress because I wanted to order some from somebody, but they're so damn expensive. Like it was like $500 and I was like, oh, I don't have that to order. See, look. So like I'm not a professional at laying acrylic, but I did the best I could. But look, it came out nice, right? And then I'll take my buffer, which I like these ones. I just get them from either AliExpress or Temu. Temu's my spot, so I got them from Temu because you could get a whole pack. I get like a whole large pack of like 30 or something for like. So see how it came out. Let me see it. I'll call it so you can see the glitter, so you can see exactly how I did. Like, let's see how if it's like super lumpy or not. Came out nice, right? And yeah, I haven't done acrylic in a while. So I'll do that to all the nails and get them all nice and pretty. And then we'll do a nail design. So I'll show you 2 nails of me filing it, but I don't want to show them all because it'll be super repetitive. But this is what I do. I take my 100 grit file and then just go over it. You could use a nail drill, but I don't like to use my nail drill because if you file too much, it leaves like divots in it. I just feel more controlled with this. Just more control. And I feel like it's faster, like with the nail file. Like, I mean, I use my nail file all the time on myself, but like with press-ons, it like zoop, zoop, zoop. You know, like goes in a circle. I just have more control with the regular nail file for sure. Works better for me. You do what you like. This just is better for me. And see how like you could see like right there, I didn't, it's not catching it. It's like uneven. So that's how you could tell if you didn't file it or if it's like uneven. So then I'll just catch it and get my file. I'd like to just do them both at the same time. Could go back and do it, buff it, but might as well do them both at the same time. And then I'm just going to show you this one, see what it turns out. And then I'll do the other 3 off camera so that we can get to the fun part. So let's see, I see a little right here. Probably need to change the tape since I put a shit ton of alcohol on it. It's loosening the tape underneath. But yeah, that's how they look. See, maybe I put my blue underneath it so you can see it better. They look pretty good, right? For you not doing acrylic in forever. So I'll be back. Okay, so we're going to do like a purple set. And these 2 we're going to leave the color that they are because I'm going to do a French. So I'm going to turn these backwards because I have a tendency of messing it up. This one I'm going to do a dark purple. This one I'm going to do a light. So let's see if I want this. We're going to use the beetles. See if I want this dark of a purple or if I want like a lighter. We'll go this dark. And then we'll cure it. Usually these are a one coat villains. These are so pretty. I like these ones. I bought these because these are my daughter's favorite color, purple. Comes in a set of 6 of different colored purples, so. Just gonna go straight in. I did not need to do a base coat. I could have probably. We didn't. Let's see how it turns out. Because I don't want to do too thick of the coats. So let's see. Let's see. So I did base coat it with my Zenajay, except a purple one, because I already... You can see the acrylic underneath right here, but I'm going to file that off. Jesus Christ. Which one was I going to do? Why? I think I was going to do the French with that one, and then I do the pinky with this, because I took it off because obviously it was like lumpy and bumpy and stumpy. So, yeah. Let me do pinky with this one, which is the G002 from Beetles. This is the purple set that had 6 purples in it. I'm going to do this one a full. Yeah, now it's going on smooth because I buffed and filed them, and I don't know what I was thinking, just throwing it on there without a base. The hell was she thinking? I don't know. I wasn't thinking, honestly, because I'm still waiting for Amazon to come. They're like 4 stops away, and then it just stops, and I'm like watching it because they'll be like, attempted delivery. Knowing damn well I've been watching it. They don't actually walk up to try to get in the door. They just pull the door handle and see it's locked. They don't pull the office handle, which pisses me off every time. Because you could just leave it at my office, in my apartment office. I'm going to put some of this out on this little disposable situation here. Let me turn this sideways a little bit so it doesn't cure my polish, because that's what it'll do. I'm going to do a French on here. I never have a way that I do Frenches. I always do it different every single time. It just depends on how I'm feeling at that moment. I usually start from the left side. If I start from the right side, I always mess it up. Just because I'm right-handed, so if I go from the right to the left, it'll like look uneven. So. What you doing, babe? What are you doing? No, because you don't feel good. I don't want it throwing up on my back. So where's that purple that I just took out? I usually paint it with the brush, but like with the liner brush, but since these are longer ones, let's do this. And then I'll level it out with the liner brush. To save some time. Let's see. And then if I need to like clean it up. Huh? Does she seem like she don't feel good stuff? Huh? Does it seem like she don't feel good? Okay, so this French seems okay. I just gotta make sure I got all the sides. Missed a chunk right here. Okay, there's my French. I usually don't get it in one time. Not always. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'm going to give it a 60-second cure. Today was a good French for that one. I'm going to give this another set of polish. Just because it's looking a little streaky. Oops. Let me turn this because my light likes to cure when I'm painting. I got the nail polish lamp in it. She's pretty strong. The bulbs are kind of dimming, but she still do the job. She's very strong still. And I like to run my finger down the side. You see, that's why. And there's still paint on it. I just like to make sure that it's not like overboarded. I'm going to throw her in there for 60 seconds as well. We're going to get all the base done and then we'll start doing the design. And so this, yep. Let's do the middle finger. A light purple. I'm going to do a light purple full nail of like what we did the French with. I'm going to do a full nail of this one at G001. I have a Android phone, and I can't figure out how to make it like not autofocus every time like I like do something, and then when I do autofocus it like you can't see what I'm doing. Like on like if I were to like do this, it'll like autofocus just right here, and if I move, it'll like stay on like the background. It's so weird. And I hate iPhones. I'm just not an iPhone person. Maybe I could find an old one I could record with. I don't know. But like a dark French on it on this one. And then we can start all the decorating. Let me just put some out on my little disposable palette. Turn my nail lamp so I can dry my stuff. I'll pull it out in a second. Okay, so I thought I was recording, but I think I'm going to do this flower on the ring finger. Jesus Christ. And then I couldn't get it out. And then I think I'm going to do, I was thinking about like an orchid maybe on this one, or maybe one of these. I did do it in this nail. Nope. This is the orchid nail mold. I'll show you guys how I did it. So I have this, and I'm almost out of it, and I have more of like the clear refillable ones and pigment powder, so I feel like I'm going to try to mix it myself. So let me see if I can make another one of these. You just shove it in the hole and squeeze. And I like to bend these out, but these ones are kind of deep in there, so I'm going to try to do this one better than I do the last one. And then ew, snotty McLotty. Daughter's back here snotting it up. You cure it. I do it 90 seconds on one side, 90 seconds on the other. This flower goes way down here. I can't really see it, but because it's clear. And then bring it up, and then I'm going to flip it over, make sure I got all the holes filled. And then I'm going to clean up, you know, the back part where I obviously have it overflowing everywhere. So, and then I usually take it and band and slap it. Slap it. You ladies know how to do that. So I see I have like a little bit missing there, and probably, come on, lift and phone, and a little bit there. So I'm going to, wait, where was that at? At the top here. Probably because there was a bubble. So I'm going to try to pop the bubble because I don't like it. Even though I'm going to add like color to it still. I still, Tita.
Is 7 million.
7 million? No, not 7 million, but those big birds are like 71,050. So yeah, those birds are $70,000. I told you. Those parrots are not cheap. And they live for like, they could live up to 100 years in birds. Google how long does parrots live for? And then I just take my cleanup brush and a little acetone and kind of go over it, because when it dries in, I'll just have to cut it off. So it's a little easier to do it now than then. Oh, make sure not to get it in the hole, obviously. There's a little piece right there that's not colored. It looks like maybe a bubble. Try to pop that bubble. Pop that thing, let it clap, let it clap. See if I can pop it. Yep, I did it. It was a bubble. So I'm going to put it in there for this way for 90 seconds, and then I flip it over 90 seconds. Let me put some purple down here because I'm going to put some dots on the thumb and the middle finger. I'm going to do some lines and some dalsies. Last time I did a design like this on the middle finger, it took me out, bro. But I think this one I'm going to do a little simpler. So let's see. This one I'm just going to kind of randomly place some dots. When I'm doing dots, whether it's polka dots or any kind of dots, I like to dip it every time, just because I like my dots to be kind of uniform. I don't like them to be, especially polka dots, bro. I don't like my dots to be all wonkety donkety. This is not a polka dot situation. This is just random dotsies, okay? Be able to like really roll it in there. You know what I mean? My allergies are bugging me, and I just went downstairs because I had a headache, and I went to get my package from Amazon finally, and they are painting, which is giving me a nice headache. So we're gonna do a line as straight as you can, like that, which is not in the middle. So erase it. You bitch. See what I mean? They take me out. Okay, so we're gonna try again. We're gonna try again. Okay. So I'm gonna try again. Let me get this acetone off because I always make that mistake and it spreads. Let's try again. Let's try again. Okay, right here looks like the middle. And this is why I use a longer liner brush, because I am shaky bakey. See how it didn't come out shaky? And then we're going to go across. Not all the way, but you know. Tia.
Yeah.
Don't kick my chair, Stinky. I'm doing lines. Oh. Stinky girl, what are you doing? You stretching it out?
Yep.
Yep. How's your throat?
Listen,
You got me sick.
you did bad.
No, you did, bro. You got me sick. So like that? Kind of? You scared me. Look at creeping up on me like that, poor weirdo. You were laying down and then you just got up and creeping up on me, girl. Jeez, these kids are scary. They little baby creepers. Okay, now we're gonna go this way. You guys are so quiet. I don't ever hear you. Jeez, gonna give me a heart attack. Okay, so then we're gonna go like a little whoop, whoop. There he is. Whoop, there he is. Just like that. And then I have to cure it because I'll mess it up if I don't cure it to do the rest of the design. Like I'll tear it up. Just like that. And then one more. Because if I go to try to do the dots, I will tear this whole design to shreds. Whoop, there it is. Let me make this one a little longer. Now I gotta make this one a little longer. Okay. There we have it. Doesn't have to be super perfect, because if I do try to make it super perfect, I'll lose this one. Where's my lamp? Come on, lamp, turn on. I think I'll do the same flower. Let's see how this flower came out. Because these ones are deep. You have to pull it from each side. Come on, Rasfusia. Girl. Thing is in there. Okay. That one came out cute, see? All right, maybe we'll just do the same flower. And so I'm going to just take my nippers and clean it up a little. You see how like it's sticking up right here? I got extra gel that was from me not cleaning up the backside right. Sometimes you can't see it though. And I don't want to like mess it up when it's like in the mold and I take too much stuff off. So like I just leave it and then I just deal with it afterwards like this. So it is what bigger, smaller. So I'm going to dot my tool. So this time I'm not going to dip it like I would like for polka dots or any other thing. I'm going to dip it once and then I'll dip it again because the point of it is to get smaller dots like as I go, right? So don't. You see that? Now I'm going to have to cure that because she's a nut and she'll mess that shit up. Oh, that was too much. See, this is exactly why she flash cures. That was too much polish. Way too much. Way too much purple polish on that time. I don't know why it was so much. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. And see, that doesn't even look the same. It's not even the same closeness. Wipe that off and try again. Okay. See why this nail design took me out? Because if they're not like the same width, they don't look right. At least the first dot has to be right, you know? There we go. So those aren't dry yet, because, yeah. Okay, that's what we got. I don't like the bottom dots, so I'm going to remove it. Hopefully I don't fuck anything else up. Okay, let me try the bottom dots again. This is why I cure. There we go, better. I wanted to show you guys this little itsy bitsy nail mold. Look. So I got a big one, and then these teeny, you can't even really see how teeny it is. Probably on my camera shows it bigger. But it is so tiny. So tiny. Like they sent me a bigger one, and then this itsy bitsy teeny one. It came in a set from Temu. So cute. There are flowers. We're going to do this flower and this flower. Those are cute, and I like them. That's why. I like to use my crazy chiz up. Let me move this mold out the way. Today I went through all my little nail mold boxes and labeled them. These are little gum containers that I saved over time. But yeah, very cutesy. Lootsy dootsy. Alright, so I'm going to take my... Don't ask me what that is at the bottom of my jar. I'm pretty sure it's glitter. From Duncan My Charms. So I just going to take this right here. And see, I take it and I just dunk it right in that mess. Because I like them to be fully sealed. And I don't like to have to, like... Whoop. Hold on, I got to tip this glue this way. And the way that my camera is, it's not allowing me to tip the charm backwards. Okay, hold on. Okay, I didn't want the glue seeping out. Okay. I don't like to have to seal the charms afterwards if it's not a necessity. So I like to try to avoid that by just dunking them bitches all the way in there. So, see, and then how you could push it down like that? You could just push that thing right on down. What's up, girl? Here's that nail that almost took me the F out. And then we're going to do a flower on this nail. Let's see if I could get it straighter than the last one.
No, what's that?
Hold on.
Okay, just go.
I know I dropped it on the floor and I couldn't find it. Oh,
Here.
throw it away, girl.
Yes, you're right.
I know, he's a fool. I couldn't find the sponge because it disconnected from my little sponge grabber.
Right next to your phone.
Oh. Disconnected from my little sponge grabber. And I couldn't find it. So, okay, so we're going to take this one and put it right smack dab in the middle, I'm hoping, this time. Because this is a French, so it's not going to be, I don't want it to be crooked. Let's get her straight, lady. Come on. Let me cure the bottom of it. And maybe it'll stay. And then I could cure the top of it by pushing it down if the bottom is cured on, huh? Yep. That should work better, huh? Just, and see, all sides are flat. Down. There we go, that one's centered. Also cure this one. And she on there. She cute. I thought I was recording when I did that pat gel. Pat gel this in the center. And then the other one on the outers. Right? Because I want to make them look a little bit different. Could have spray brushed them. They would have been better since it has so much like little wavy holes in them, you know? But I'm here now anyway. Kind of just got to press them into little crevices. Crevices, is that a word? No, crevice. Crevice is a word. And then I'm going to have to take my cleanup brush and kind of pull this purple off the nail if I get it on there, which I'm pretty sure I will. I think I'm going to put some little dotsies on them. Let me get another little sponge. Just kind of blend it out a little. Because I don't want to cover the whole entire flower, but some of it. Then I'm going to use some like, whoa, I can't see. I'm going to use like some silver accents, I think. Boop, 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 boop. Like that. I don't know. Tia, did you make sure your dogs have water in your room? See, I did the outer parts of this one. I think I'm going to get my little blendy sponge, kind of blend it out a little bit so it's not like super harsh lines. There we go. That one's cute. Cutesy badootsy. We are going to get the swoopy hoopy doopy doops going. I like to use this brush. I'm pretty sure I got it from Timu. Sorry, hit that. I like to use that for my humpy lumps. But I think we need to do some silver little bloop bloops in the middle first. And then we will top coat it, and then because you don't need to top coat that, and I don't want it to take away the take away the Jesus criminy, whatchamacallit, take away the 3D. English isn't my first language. I'm kidding, it is, but Jesus, you would think it isn't. Okay, so I'm gonna put some crazy top right there so that I could hear the toms. I finally got one of these little things that all the girls have, which I love it because it has that little pointy side. Finally got one. Finally found it on AliExpress. I couldn't find it on Temu, which is stupid. Why wouldn't Temu have it? Like, they're all the same kind of situation. I was going to use some caviar beads, but I thought this would be better. Like these, just like the silver ball things. I like those better. Caviar beads are cute sometimes, but not all the time. And then the next one, I don't know what this little thing is, but I like it to pick up gel to like do like when I'm doing like diamonds or like situations like this, because then that's what I use it for. I got it from Temu, I'm pretty sure. Came in like a set of something. I'm not sure what the F it is, but it works for that situation. See, look, that fit perfectly in there. Silver and purple go together real bad, don't they? cutesy. I'm so glad I decided to leave the sparkle acrylic. Yes, that was a great idea. I had to turn my fan sideways because... And I call these the flood. I like to just flood it and then I scrub it off, the top coat. I like to put it all over and like it looks like a lot of top coat, but then I like pull it off. Because these are like super 3D flowers and I mean, you have to top coat them, but I'm not going to take away the 3D aspect of it. But I like to get in all the crevices, obviously. And then I like flood it and then scrub it in and then scrub it off. I got to clean this bottle. There's this stuff right here. Hold on, let me get that off on my finger. Okay. That whole flood and scrub. There we go. Let me turn this. It's still curing it. Gus, leave me alone. Doesn't that look pretty? Even though the flower's crooked? You could do your nails and it won't be crooked, okay? Promise you won't make your flower crooked. You can make your flower straight, not like me. Don't be like me. Put your flower crooked. No, don't put your flower crooked, I mean. Ha! Don't be like me. And if you're shaky like me, get a long liner brush because that'll make your day. There she goes. I just deep beat like this. Go like this. Roll that up. And get my flash carrot. I've been using this one. I do have a freaking whatchamacallit one, not polished one, but I'm scared of that button breaking again. And then we're gonna just and I'm gonna cure like every little whoop-de-boop. Whoop-de-boop. And this stuff is pretty like it like kind of keeps its shape for a second. It's thick, so whoa, you see what I mean? So I could probably do another whoop-de-whoop. Wait, that one's chilling. I'll do a smaller one. If I can. And if they lose shape, you just flip them bitches upside down to get back where they're at. With this, I wasn't in camera. I thought I was, but I was talking. That's the point. And then you flash cure. And I'll still give a full cure, but this is just to hold it. And then I'll do another whoop-de-wop. I'll cure this one because I got to get some more product on my brush. You see it? There it is. Because I have a rainbow lamp and it just will cure. Okay, so I just kind of get it on the blob of my tip top. And I go thicker and then thinner. And then I get my light and I flash cure it immediately. Because I will mess it up or I don't want it to look funny. Real quick here. And then the next one. And I kind of just go organically or whatever I feel like I want to do on this nail. And this is a whoop-de-wop nail, so I kind of want a lot of whoop-de-swaps. So I want kind of a bigger one right here. Can y'all see? I hope I can. You push down at the beginning, and then I wanted a swoop-de-wop there. Kind of bring that thing up. Something different. Where's the button? Where's the button? My goodness. Dobby, if there's shit out there, pick it up.
No, it's not.
Dobby, I could smell it. Don't walk by and I'll tear it up in pieces. Pick it up!
It's not.
Okay. If I go out there and there's some, I'm going to be mad. Okay, so this one I want to do like... And these are pretty big blobs, so of course you're going to have to cure them. I mean, I would always flash cure my blobs and then do a full cure. I would never not full cure these things, just so you know. Don't ever forget to do that. And then these ones, I'm going to make these ones a little bit smaller just because I want them, and I'm going to go the other way. Just to give it a little dimension here. I'm not used to this button, so I can't find it all the time. I'm going to do another small one right next to that one. Like a teeny baby one. Wait, that's too much gel, I think. Let's see. Maybe not. Let me dip it again because I took some gel off on the lid, so hold on. I just don't want it to be too big right next to this little baby one right here. You want to just wibble it around till it gets the tip of your brush, because that's the thicker side that I want, and then you kind of push at the beginning and then you go thin at the end. You get me? There you go, whoop-de-wops. And then I'm going to do one at the bottom going the other way. Maybe I could have made them a little smaller, but hey. Now I'm going to make one at the bottom going this way. I like my 3Ds to be bigger, but some people don't. Nails or art, it just depends what you like, what you don't like. What do y'all think? Should I put a little dot there? Just leave it. I think I'll just leave it now together and tell me what y'all think. I know it was a longer video. Hope y'all stuck with me. What do you guys think? I think they came out cute. Flower could have been straighter on this nail, but hey, and next time I now know to airbrush these nails since it has so many grooves. But other than that, I think they came out super cute. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and like and subscribe if you haven't. Help my channel. I'm almost at 500 followers. Thank you guys. Bye.